Hey, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to another TPX Reviews. Today's review is the fourth one in a row in 4 days. It's the one as figured, as promised, as mentioned, blah blah blah, here we go again. It is Rockstar Peach plus Iced Tea. Now this one specifically says it's non-carbonated and it has natural flavors. But those of you who might not remember, we've actually had an iced tea before, Peach and Iced Tea by Rockstar, but it was discontinued so long ago. I mean, we're talking, I wish I remember the copyright date on the cans. I usually do, but it came out, it had to be 2010, 2011, maybe even 12, and then it discontinued like maybe a year or two after, but it stayed on the market. Old batches of old cans just stayed on the market for years. I could find them right when I thought I could never find them again. It would be a whole year or two later since I seen one, and I'd stop in a mini mart and they'd be sitting in a cooler, totally long expired, just lingering around for years. So in today's review, we're going to be checking out to see if the same name, Peach plus Iced Tea, it was known as Rockstar Iced with Peach. I don't know if it was, I can't remember. It was Rockstar Iced, and it was made with, had like really cool metal text, white and chrome metal text, like sheet metal. And and then the Peach, I don't remember, but it was pretty much iced tea. So yeah, it was Peach Iced Tea, and it was in a gold can, but like a faded frosty gold. It was trying to be very bling, but yeah, you can look it up. It's very cool. So we're gonna check it out. I don't have I have a can in my collection, but I don't know if we can. I don't have one to compare right now. But I came across. I have a lot of these cans extra, because I kept finding them throughout the years. So this is definitely 2019, which I think Sour Apple said 2018. So this is definitely a new copyright. This is the coolest looking of the cans because of the craziness going on with the orange and the yellow and the black. It reminds me of either cartoons or growing up we had various toys that were always I don't know how to put it, but we had toys growing up, and they always had some kind of cool black and orange and yellow color scheme. I can't think of any, but they existed. They are. I can't remember if it was just action figures or something, but hopefully someone remembers what I'm talking about there. But it's got like how Nickelodeon had iconic colors of green, orange, and that's pretty much it, and blue. This is reminiscent to me of the same type of color scheme you'd find on some kind of like water gun, some kind of super soaker or something. I don't know. But anyways, enough about the can. I just really like this color, so I wanted to really emphasize that. So here we got our 0 calories, 0, 50, 40, 0, 0, 0. And then you got all the stuff down here. This is important stuff. Put the light on it. Let you pause that based on what you're reading here. Now the Q10 down at the bottom, that's a common ingredient for any type of energy drink that is kind of, I guess you could say, kind of refreshing. I've noticed that anything with Q10 in it, it's got a very, like, for example, Liquid Ice has Q10 in it. But that's about all I noticed that's different than, like, the Sour Apple. So, yeah, let's, actually, is that... How is that possible? You could see by putting the light closer to my face, there's more light on the can. Look at that. How does that work? I'm pointing this light closer to my face. Does that mean the bulb is brighter on the sides? This is crazy. I'm just gonna rock this. Also, don't know. We might get a cat visit. I'm not sure. She's around here, but I think it's the other one. So, anyways, let's jump in. This one, I don't know. This one kind of feels like this one should have a color to it, even though the original iced tea definitely had a color, but the way the trend's been going is that they're clear now. But this one I feel like has a color to it. I don't know why. And actually, I got a little speckle up there, and it actually looks like it's got color because it's got iced tea in it, which is something they didn't mention in the ingredients of this one. So let's take a whiff. So yeah, right away you get a really strong peachy smell. Yeah, very strong. But right after that peachy smell kind of moves over, I definitely smell that earthy iced tea smell. Like that Long Island iced tea, whatever you want to call it. That very specific iced tea that was iconic to the one, I think it was 2013. Pretty sure. But yeah, so it pretty much smells like that one. Everything about it. It's got the peach smell. It's got the after scent after the peach moves over. This is definitely going to end up being, just as I predicted, this is definitely going to be a reincarnation of it, which is crazy because I think the reason why Rockstar discontinued it originally is that it didn't sell very well and people didn't like the taste very much. I personally liked it. Anytime I saw it, I grabbed it. So yep, there you go. Confirmed. There you go. It is, in fact, a colored Xdurance, which makes it the first one of, well, Rip Red and the Blue Cotton Candy, those were colored, but I think those might be clear now. I don't actually know. I haven't poured those out in a glass. But anyways, yeah, look how, I don't like that. I'm going to put this right here. All this time, I could have gotten way more light. Lighting is really funny. Okay. So, it's got a tea color, which is like a light brown. Maybe a hint of like some kind of like orangey red. But the tea is such a brown color that you can barely tell. There's like foam, which you don't normally get in typical Rockstars. So, yep, there's, well, Xdurance's. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Very neat looking color. Very nice smell so far. Let's take a sip and see what we get. Kind of getting late already in the video. Yeah, yep. That takes me back. We're back in 2013, guys. 2012. I don't remember. We're there. We jumped in our time machine. We went back in time. Anybody who's ever had a gold Rockstar iced peach tea, here you go. Something to note, obviously, these are way different. If you've ever had a Rockstar peach, a Monster Rehab peach, we are not talking about the same drink here. This is definitely unique to Rockstar's recipes. This one really stands out. It's nothing like anything on the market unless you go to the store and you buy a full jug of iced tea that says, peach on it. I wouldn't even really call these anywhere on Arizona's palette. This is more maybe of like one of those other drinks. When you go to Speedway, right, there's tons of different iced teas to pick from. I don't know which one. It could be Pure Leaf. I don't know. There's a bunch of weird ones that are from Coke, but I digress. That is what this tastes like. It's not a it's almost a very healthy peachy iced tea, almost like a peach sweet tea, rather than a traditional, like, nothing like Rehab, nothing like peach iced tea Rehab. Definitely one of my favorites of the Xdurances, but it is, if you're looking for that carbonated flavor, if you're thinking, you know, I want a carbonated Rockstar, don't get this, it's going to be weird to you. Traditionally, Rockstars are always carbonated. This is kind of like this is like a Rockstar Hydro, because it's but it's tea, so it's very strange. It'll really stick out to you when you try it. It's very unique, but it's got a really leafy, peachy taste, which is kind of why I think it didn't do so well in its original form as a new line of iced. Like, I think Rockstar was going to do multiple iced teas. They were going to probably do, you know, Rockstar iced lemonade, Rockstar iced. They were testing out, see how it did, and they started with peach, which was smart because peach is the best flavor you're ever going to get in a tea. But they could have easily done a nice strawberry. You know, like Recovery was their closest thing that they had, and iced ended up being an even newer line because the way they stamped it on the can, Rockstar iced. I mean, they could have gone crazy with those, but they didn't. They stopped it at peach because it didn't do so well, because it's got that, like I said, that herbally, earthy tea. The tea really comes through. It's almost like when you go to an Asian restaurant and you get actual Chinese tea, you know, Chinese restaurant Chinese tea, and you don't, there's no flavor in that. You taste tea, and that you get a perfect balance with these. You get the perfect balance of peach and a perfect balance of tea, where Rockstar Monster, they completely mask the tea taste and they just give you like a peach ring in a can. This isn't like that. This is not peach rings. This is exactly like you'd find at a Speedway in the iced tea section. So it's unique, it's delicious, but you have to expect that is a bit weird. It's not your traditional. You have to go in there expecting, you know, with lower expectations perhaps. Don't expect candy. This is not candy. This is not artificial. This is authentic peach tea. And I love it. So I'm going to give it a 10, like I always do, because, well, I kind of like Rockstar a little bit more, so I'm definitely going to give them a 10. So that being said, very cool looking can, very nice looking, very, very nice taste. A little bit dry. It's not totally refreshing because of that tea, that herbally taste. And yeah, everything about it, it's back. We got our super sour green back. Watch them come out with a bubbleberry Xdurance, which I swear the cotton candy was supposed to replace the bubbleberry. Rest in peace, bubbleberry. I swear people like bubbleberry more than Rockstar thought they did, because it is a good flavor, but it is weird. Rockstar loves to try weird stuff. Cucumber lime pepino, pina colada, coconut recovery, they're just crazy. They go with these really strange tasting things. I mean, next thing you know, we have almond joy Rockstar, some crazy. It's always weird. I mean, technically the coconut water was very close to an almond joy in a can, which is really strange. But so yeah, that's about all I can think of. But good old Rockstar, right? So thanks for watching, guys, and I think I'm going to end up reviewing some other, I got some Big Lots energy drinks that I found. Those of you who don't know, Monster Ripper is at Speedway, certain locations, but they also have another generic drink that I'm looking to check out. I got 4 flavors of those. Well, one is a sugar-free, but I don't know if I'll end up reviewing that one. But I'll do the original and the sugar-free in the same video. Put it that way, it saves more time. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll be seeing you within the next couple of days. So, well, it seems like once I'm back, I'm back. So, but then it'll die off for a while again. So, till we get something new. So, it's all up to. I'll be back with Monster Rain when it comes out. Put it that way, or maybe a Bang soon. So, peace.